Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Laura and in today's video I'm setting up my bullet journal for June 2024. And again, we're halfway through the year already and I can't believe how fast time flew by. Speaking of time, this is probably, well, as far as I remember, the fastest setup I ever filmed, even though I usually rarely use that many colors, because since June is Pride Month, my theme is going to be rainbows. Maybe it's hard to believe, but I really struggle to find all the colors. I actually wanted to use colors that are a bit more desaturated, a little lighter, so that my line art would still be visible in the end. I didn't want to do black line art for such a colorful theme, so I went for pink instead. A few years ago, I would have bought new colors only for one bullet journal setup, but luckily I don't do that anymore, so I had to work with what I have. To be honest, I didn't use my bullet journal a lot in May so far, so I only used one weekly spread for the whole month. June will probably be quite similar because we're going on a trip to Croatia again, and I know from experience that when I'm on vacation, I'm not using my bullet journal at all. So there's a chance that I won't even take it with me. But this has the huge benefit to it that it doesn't fill up so fast, so I think I will keep this one for the rest of the year. I'm not sure if the whole year will fit in there, but I'll see. However, I'm quite happy about this decision because I'm enjoying the travel notebook so much that at the moment I can't imagine going back to a bigger size ever again. And of all the bullet journals I have hoarded over the last few years, there's not a single other travel notebook I could use. And if I'd order one, I don't think I'd get it in time. And also, I don't really want to switch journals every 6 months anymore. I think that would be a waste of many empty pages for me. Let me know how often you change your notebooks and how many you have filled so far. Also, I wanted to let you know in advance that my July setup will probably be more on the minimal side. Because of the vacation I just talked about, I have to finish my videos for that time in advance. So in order to get that done, my next setup will probably be quite simple if I get it done at all. But I'll try. And we're already done with the cover spread. As you can see, I added some kind of light gray grid pattern to the background and also the little gratitude log I like to have. And that's it. Next up is my calendar spread. I kept it pretty simple with the usual layout and one rainbow in the background, plus a few stars and sparkles, and it kinda reminds me of the Rainbow Road in Mario Kart, but actually that doesn't make me like it any less. It brings me a little bit of nostalgia back. I made some small mistakes though and forgot that June starts on a Saturday, but I drew the little color dots for the dates in all of the calendar spaces. Well, it's not the end of the world, I guess. But one thing that bothers me a little bit is that the pink I used for line art and numbers completely disappeared on the red dots, and I don't know if I should redraw them with a darker color or if that would make them pop out too much. Do you have any ideas how to fix this? However, I'm always looking forward to having these calendar spreads set up so I can roughly plan out my content there. I usually just jot down ideas for every Friday of the month in pencil so I can still pivot or move them around. This helps me getting a rough plan for a whole month worth of content ahead of time. Next up are my mood and habit trackers. At first I've been thinking of doing graphs again, but it seems that I tend to abandon graph trackers very early on in the month. So I went for a mood tracker of little star doodles, and I'm going to color one star each day in a color depending on my mood. And just right now I noticed that I didn't decide on the color code yet. Also, I just filled up the spread with star doodles. I don't even know how many they are. I guess I'll make it fit somehow. And for the habit trackers, I did individual boxes again. The whole spread just looks a lot nicer that way, in my opinion. And that's it for the tracker spread, and the last spread for the setup, for now, is going to be the first weekly spread. I forgot the name of this layout again, but my thought behind it was that if I end up not using my bullet journal for a while, I can still get back to the spread as long as there's still space left in the tasks list, if that makes sense. I did that before and just drew a line under the tasks and then started a new task list for a new week. I hope you get what I mean. I feel like I did not explain that very well. Again, I kept it quite simple with only a little rainbow doodle and some sparkles. And that's already it. Told you this would be a fast one. Here's the flip through. I hope you enjoyed it anyway, even though it's so simple. And if you did, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel for more art content. Thank you so much for watching till the end, and have a wonderful rest of your day.